How Steve Burns escaped Nickelodeon. They lied to you.
On April 29th, 2002, Season 4, Episode 24 of Blue's Clues, Steve Burns announced to the world that he was leaving for college and would be replaced by his brother,
He's
Joe.
leaving for college, nigga. He's going through a whole midlife crisis, bro. Talking about something he leaving for college. I believe it. He left for college, bro. This nigga look like he work at a gas station, bro.
But that was a lie. The truth is, Steve Burns never wanted to be on children's television in the first place, and he was finally able to escape. But because of this lie, some disturbing rumors were brought to light. The most believed rumor was that Steve had died in a fatal car crash. A more ridiculous rumor was that he was murdered by the Blue's Clues producers.
Who makes these theories up? Like, yo, just like some fat ass veteran behind the screen, like, oh yeah, he got murdered, dude. Like,
or died in an unsuccessful attempt to fight the Taliban. However, the most believable theory was that Steve was depressed, got addicted to H, and rebelled against the kid show to start a rock band. And that theory wasn't entirely false. While the public saw a seemingly cheerful demeanor on screen, Steve struggled with his depreciating mental health off screen. I didn't know it yet, but I was the happiest depressed person in North America. I was struggling with severe clinical depression the whole time I was on that show. Steve's job was to be happy, uplifting, full of joy and wonder all the time. He had to pretend to be interested and amazed at the smallest things, like discovering Blue's paw print that was directly in front of him. He spent 10 hours per day filming in an empty Blue room so that he could be superimposed on the digitally animated world of Blue and her friends. At the time, technology wasn't as advanced as today, meaning Steve had nothing visual or tangible to work with. Steve said his experience was awful and compared it to acting at the bottom of a swimming pool.
See, I can kind of understand this chat, because back in my day, bro, I swear to fucking God, do not put yap emojis. If I see one yap emoji, I swear to God, I'm ending the whole stream. Bro, I used to stream Brawlhalla, my beginning of me streaming just for views, and I hated it, bro. I swear to God, I hated it, bro. I used to just play Brawlhalla, I used to get mad at views. I hated it every day of streaming, bro. I used to be nervous to stream because I hated it so much, bro. But now I do what I want. Yo, TAJGetHimKick.com. Join up, bro. You can see my dick, bro.
Pools are filled with water, so stay hydrated. As if his experience wouldn't be any more taxing on his mental health, the insane things posted about him online made things even worse. Take this game on Newgrounds, for example, where your objective was to destroy Blue and then assassinate Steve. You eliminate the dog, then go into the house where Steve is flipping you off. So you shoot him until his head pops off and then the house burns down. He also had to read creepy
How do you think of these games, bro?
fan fiction, like this one that romanticizes the idea of Blue assaulting Steve with a deadly weapon. For some reason, people love the idea of stripping the innocence away from a children's TV show and trying to create a disturbing narrative.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. Yo, I've seen this one thing, right? I remember vividly. I was at I think like my cousin's house or something like that, right? It was somewhere. Bro, my brother was on the computer. It was like some guy from Sesame Street. And he had like a gun, and then like I think he shot himself or he shot somebody, and like you saw like the blood and shit. This was like 2008 YouTube. I'm trying to find it real quick. 2008 YouTube, bro. Hold up, that shit was like I was scarred, bro. How you spell Sesame? I was scarred for so long, bro. Sesame Street, shooting, like I don't know. Like, bro, this shit was like mad old, bro. It was mad old. It was something like this. Bro. It was like, what is it? This? Was it this? I don't know. What the fuck? Bro, it was some like, it was this guy, chat. It was that guy. Who's that guy? Chat, who's the blue guy? Who's the blue guy? Sesame Street, shot. I don't know. This guy, chat. Who is this guy? Grover's Health? Is that name Grover? Bro, is it this? I think it's this. Is it this?
Big Elmo's got a gun. Elmo's got a gun.
Bro, it was something like this, bro. I was mad young. I was so scared, bro. I can't find no more. It's old, obviously. But I remember that shit. It was this chat. What's this guy's name, bro? That guy. It was a blue guy. It wasn't Cookie Monster. I don't know.
around it. To this day, TikTokers
Hey, Jumpers Jump. I love their podcast. I watch their podcast every Monday. Shout out Jumpers Jump.
express theories that Steve is a drug addict living in a crack house and that his hallucinations cause him to talk to inanimate objects, which come to life. People also believe that the children's voices we occasionally hear are actually Steve's neglected children, helplessly watching him feed into his addiction. Or the reason Steve is excited whenever he gets mail is because it either includes the welfare check he plans to spend on more drugs or contains the drugs themselves.
what?
Most of the time, rumors like this are easily dismissed, but for some reason, millions of people all around the world genuinely believe them. It's likely that even you have some random conspiracy theory about Steve embedded into your brain. However, most people just thought he died. An easy one to disprove, but it still worried him. I'm starting to think that maybe there's something people know that I don't know. In November 1999, the New York Times published an article detailing Steve Burns' time working on Blue's Clues and described the show's impact on children. Most notably, the article addressed the unsettling
Yeah,
rumors
Blue's Clues is a
surrounding
classic,
Mr. Burns'
bruh.
well-being. The rumors were so prominent that the talk show host Rosie O'Donnell
Let's be real though. Am I the only one that never watched Blue's Clues? Like it was turn on TV and I would just click off and watch something else. Am I the only one? Like obviously I know what Blue's Clues is. It's obviously a classic. I'm the only one. Bro, if you watch Blue's Clues, you're a bitch. Real niggas watch Cartoon Network. Real niggas used to watch like some other shit, bro.
invited Steve to appear on her show. I died a whole lot of different ways, Steve recalled.
Bro,
Rosie's
you're not
kid is
Cardi,
a big
bro. You're
fan,
not
so I
Cardi.
just went on and said, "Hi, I'm alive. Bye." It was pretty easy to prove I wasn't dead. These rumors were so powerful that Steve felt the need to address Rosie O'Donnell's child with "I'm alive" because he knew children around the world were genuinely concerned about him. Because you have to keep in mind that Blue's Clues was the
Backyardigans
highest rated
was also
premiere
made.
of any Nickelodeon program and became crucial to the network's growth. It was a pioneer in interactive TV. The original Blue's Clues engaged its preschool age audience by breaking the fourth wall and
So chat, y'all niggas was preschool age ass niggas watching this, bro. When I was a preschool age, I was watching like Adventure Time. I was watching Gumball. I was watching like all the cool shit, bro. Fuck Blue's Clues. Real bitch ass niggas watch Blue's Clues.
speaking
Nah,
directly into the camera. Millions of kids around the world felt a deep and personal connection to Steve, which made these rumors more potent. It also made his exit from the show more detrimental. Mr. Burns was 22 when the show premiered, and as he approached his 30s, it was time to
tactic.
move
I'm
on.
reacting. I watch it.
The
I'll
bold
react later.
truth about his departure. I knew I wasn't gonna be doing children's television.
Bro, he looks
all
like
my
Jesse
life,
from
mostly
Breaking
because I
Bad.
refused to lose my hair on a kids' TV show, and it was happening.
Steve knew that his baldness would ruin his boyish look and appeal. The network insisted that he wear a wig, but
That's kind of like creepy. Like, isn't that weird how like the industry does that to people? Like, bro, like for example, right? Like movies, it would be like a 16-year-old girl, bro. She's like 28 in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that one girl? Chat. She's a goth. She's with that one girl from like that one movie. Chat. What's her name? She's mad popular now, bro. I forgot her name, bro. Chat. What's her name, bro? She's got caught smoking a cigarette the other day. Bro, what's her name? Not Gina Cooney. What the fuck? She's a goth, bro. Wednesday. Hold up. Wednesday Adams. What's her name, chat? Bro, what's her name, bro? Bro, what's her name, nigga? What's her name, chat? I don't know, but Wednesday from that one fucking show. This girl, chat. This girl. Chat, this girl, bro. Like, bro, she's like, how old is she, bro? She's like 45. I'm joking, but she's old. She's like a grown woman and she's acting like a kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird how they do that. Jenna Ortega, yeah. She's a grown woman, and would you smash nigga? Of course. What the fuck? The whole cast of High School Musical was like 28 playing 17-year-olds. Yeah, it's like it's weird how they make people do that shit. It's weird, but I can see why though. It's easier for them. It's easier for them to act. It's like they listen better. They do this, they do that. But it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you make a 20-year-old playing a 15-year-old girl in a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? And like he's a grown ass man, want to have a more boyish look. I mean, yeah. I mean, me personally, chat, I'm 19, nigga. When I heard like 28, I might play like a fucking 16-year-old nigga in a fucking movie. Let's be real. I love young as shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm chasing the bag, fuck it too, right?
he refused. Combine this with his depreciating mental health, it was finally time to exit. He told the viewers goodbye in his final send-off, alongside his new replacement Joe, and children around the world thought
Bro, how short is nigga? Green screen of hell.
He was just going to go to college and he would return shortly. They were mistaken. Steve was not off to college. He was about to embark on his journey of being the lead singer of a psychedelic rock band. Steve was interested in music way before Blue's Clues. Steve Burns attended Boyertown Area Senior High School in Berks County, Pennsylvania.
Same height as you? Yo, mods ban him. Oh God, mods ban him.
Graduating in 1992. He played in bands called Sudden Impact, 9 Pound Truck, and the Ivies. He continued playing music on the side while pursuing an acting scholarship at DeSales University in the Lehigh Valley. Shortly after being discovered by an agent, Steve dropped out of school and moved to New York City to become a professional actor. In '95, Steve arrived at Nickelodeon under the impression he was auditioning for a voiceover role for a game show, but then later found out it was for a kid show. Steve was a grungy 90s skate rock kid with long hair and earrings, not the ideal fit for the job. Tracy Page Johnson, executive producer and co-creator of Blue's Clues, says that he didn't want to be a children's host. Of the 100 people we auditioned, he was by far the realest. He loved kids, but he didn't want to make a career out of it. Steve didn't want to be on children's television. He wanted to make music, and after he stepped away from the show, he could finally make his dreams a reality. In 1999, Steve
Oh yeah, I see you, bro. Hold up. Yo, why is it always the white niggas that get the Latina gets? What the fuck?
walked into Clues had burned away.
My God, no.
To odd from there,
Bro,
considered
no, I skipped. My fault.
reality. In 1999, Steve walked into a party in New York where he heard the Flaming Lips 1999 album, The Soft Bulletin, for the first time, considered by many to be the Flaming Lips' masterpiece. This moment changed Burns' life and reignited a passion for music he thought Blue's Clues had burned away. From there, he acquired Pro Tools and started writing songs. I had literally been doing nothing but talking to objects made of felt for 6 years. There was this weird creative constipation going on. Steve wrote roughly 35 songs in one sitting, but selected 12 to feature on his debut album, Songs for Dust Mites. Now it was time to get in the studio to record, so he contacted his favorite producer, Dave Fridman, who had worked with the Flaming Lips.
Imagine watching someone on Nick Jr. for your childhood, and then you see the same nigga trying to be Cardi. Hey, yo, that's like Hannah Montana, bro. Like you see her trying to be Miley Cyrus and shit. I mean, you see her being Hannah Montana, and then like a couple years later, you see her on Wrecking Ball with her titties out, like shit crazy.
In the past.
Yes, I beat my meat to it.
Interestingly enough, Fridman had just held a Blue's Clues themed birthday party for his children, so he was eager to see what creative potential Steve had. Steve sent Dave some demos, assuming he'd think they sucked, but he got the opposite reaction. Dave liked it, and he asked if Steven Drozd, the drummer of the Flaming Lips, could come and work on some music with them. In a dream world even Blue's Clues couldn't have imagined, the Flaming Lips wanted to work with Steve. The bassist, Michael Ivan.
Wasn't you like 17 that dropped? Bitch, I'm 19. Bro, when that dropped, I was like 8 years old, 9 years old. What the fuck?
Later joined the team.
Bro, are you like trying to call me like Duke Dennis, bro? You trying to say like I was born like 1975? What the fuck, bro?
As well, helping engineer several sessions. The lead vocalist Wayne Coyne actually approached Steve with the offer to star in a movie he was directing called Christmas on Mars. He was hesitant at first, but ultimately accepted the role. Because of Steve's ridiculous story of leaving a kids show and starting a band, there was a flurry of interest from various record labels. He ultimately signed with Pius Records in late 2002 when a label executive sat him down and said, "This makes sense."
That's why that's why some people in some movies chat, they only get like one type of role. You know what I'm saying? Like The Rock will always have like a cool nigga role, cause it's The Rock. Like all his other roles is like cool. You know what I'm saying? The big macho man. You know what I'm saying? Like who else would like Jenna Ortega. She's always going to get like a little quiet girl, like a little weirdo looking. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's what she's known for. So it's like they're going to always cast her for those type of roles. Am I just chatting or should I shut the fuck up? Be honest. Am I yapping? Am I the mayor of Yappington now? Should I put the Yappington hat on?
I don't know why, but there's a thread of logic between Blue's Clues, the Flaming Lips, and your record. And he was right. Something about the perfectly innocent image of a children's show, combined with the amount of insane rumors surrounding Steve, leading to being a frontman of a psychedelic rock band, was a crazy storyline. Burns professionally entered the world of rock music following the release of his indie rock album Songs for Dust Mites in August of 2003. Although the 12-track album did not garner much commercial success, it received praise from critics, as Pitchfork gave the project a 7.8 out of 10, and complimented Burns' lyrical insight and gift for writing and arranging endlessly listenable pop songs. You can actually hear one of the songs from the album, Mighty Little Man, as the opening theme
Wait, can I hear it?
For the CBS series Young Sheldon. Despite releasing
Wait, Mighty Little Man. Hold on, let's watch it. Hold on. Mighty. Chat, don't be like, oh, this is your song because you're only like 5'1". Shut up, chat. You're weird. That am I schizo? Why the fuck did I say that for no reason? I'm schizo. I'm schizo. Is this copyrighted? It is. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get to the best part. What the chat? Am I Mighty Little Man? Yay! W Short Kings. I'm scared of black guys. Okay, fuck you. You haven't grown since 2001 when you was 15. Bro, in 2001 I was 15, bro. First off, in 2001 I was 17. First off. So get your shit right, buddy.
music and starring in a horror comedy film called Nether Beast, rumors surrounding Steve's death
Don't clip that.
resurfaced on the internet again. Burns told MTV in late 2007 that he was starting to take it personally. I guess the world would prefer that I was dead, but I'm not listening. I should really just create a website with my vital statistics on it. It could be live. There has to be a way I can hook up a heart monitor to my computer just to let people know I'm alive. To this day, Steve's Instagram handle is Steve Burns Alive, with a bio that reads, "I've seen the meme." Unfortunately for Steve, he didn't exactly become the rock star he dreamed of being. Most of his buzz from his first project was earned due to the juxtaposition of his Blues Clues career. After that, he started another band, Steve Burns and the Struggle.
Bro, you're like 45 years old with a fucking Narwhal unicorn ass thing in your head. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this is the bad look. You should have kept getting the bag from the kid shows, bro. Even though you hated it, you might as well kept getting the bag.
Alongside the Flaming Lips, Steven Drozd, and a million billion.
But his hair, that's depressing because your hair was losing, so like you couldn't do nothing about it.
Frontman Ryan Smith. The collective released an album, Deep Sea Recovery Efforts, in 2009, but it failed to do anything substantial. For many years, Steve disappeared from the spotlight. Slowly but surely, rumors of his death, addiction, and God knows what else made their way back onto the internet. But in 2017, Steve...
Bro, let's be real. He looks like a fucking, like, a pedo. I'm sorry.
Steve got a call that he never thought he would get. Nickelodeon gave the original creators of Blues Clues permission to develop a reboot of the series after multiple failed attempts. Nickelodeon posted a video announcing that they were looking for a new host of the show. Steve
Chat.
Attempts. Nickelodeon posted a video announcing that they were looking for a new...
Smash or pass. What's up, chat? Smash or pass. Smash or pass.
New host.
I'm hitting. That's a smash. I go like, that's a smash. Let's be real, chat. That's a yeah. That's a yeah. Pass? You're pass, chat. You're passing? Wait, chat. You're passing? Zero. Yo, you have no taste.
Of the show.
Smash or pass.
Go.
All right. Nah, wait.
Nickelodeon posted a video announcing that they were looking for a new host of the show.
Special pass. Special pass. What's up? I'm getting that. I'm hitting that.
Steve helped the creators during the casting process.
That's a get.
And
This is a get. That's a get.
1,000 auditions, they eventually selected Josh De La Cruz.
Who the fuck is this guy? Chat, you know that one Conor McGregor meme? Who the fuck is this guy?
Cruz, who was an understudy for Disney's Aladdin on Broadway for 5 years. De La Cruz would play Steve and Joe's cousin, Josh. Steve was initially reluctant to continue his association with the show, but was persuaded by its fans on social media to write, direct, and appear on the show. The reboot, Blues Clues and You, has been a huge success following its premiere, producing 4 seasons before being renewed for a 5th early last year. Keep in mind, most people had no idea this even happened. Unless you have kids or very young siblings, you probably never knew that Steve returned to the show. But in 2021, Nick Jr.'s Twitter account posted a video for the 25th anniversary of Blues Clues featuring Steve, and we all thought he had returned from the dead.
Hi. You got a second? Okay. You remember how when we were younger we used to run around and hang out with Blue and find clues and talk to Mr. Salt and freak out about the mail and do all the fun stuff. And then one day I was like, oh, hey, guess what? Big news. I'm leaving. This is my brother Joe. He's your new best friend. And then I got on a bus and I left. And we didn't see each other for like a really long time. Can we just talk about that?
Bro, I'm getting like Hassan Abi fucking like, oh, like, can we talk about how, like, we should cancel TSJ, face ass? Like, I'm getting, like, cringe vibes, I'm not gonna lie.
Great. Because I realized that was kind of
Did I say cringe vibes? Like a fucking loser? I'm a loser. Just laugh at me.
abrupt.
Steve went on to explain what happened to his character, continuing the fake story of him going to college, because having a really unsuccessful rock band was not the narrative Nickelodeon wanted to continue. But his ability to speak through the camera and develop a one-on-one connection with the viewer resonated deeply with Blue's Clues fans. It's like we were all 5 years old again. The post was retweeted 700,000 times and liked by 1.9 million people. I think the overwhelming engagement is a huge testament to how powerful these rumors were over the years. Literally millions of people around the world thought he was a criminal, a drug addict, or dead. It's almost as if people wanted to believe them, because the rumors were debunked numerous times over the years. So for him to essentially return from the shadows after 2 decades was shocking for so many people. This return finally put the rumors to rest. Steve Burns is not a child predator, he is not a drug addict, he is not a criminal, and most certainly not dead. Although he didn't want to be in kids TV originally, he doesn't regret it at all. I hope I'll be remembered for that show for the rest of my life. That will always be a part of my identity.
Hey, good fucking video, chat. Good video, bro. I told y'all, bro. Yo, this was an 11-minute video, bro. I dragged this for like 30 minutes. Let's keep it real.